I'm Tricia Swenson, and these are your weekend picks. Hey everybody, Tricia Swenson here from Vail, and we are so excited to have the GoPro Mountain Games returning to the Valley once again, and been going strong for over 20 years, and it's all about athletes, art, mountains, and music, and you're going to experience all of that throughout Lion's Head, Vail Village, Golden Peak, and over at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. I'm here at the Hangout right now. We're setting things up for this 4-day festival, and basically anything on the water. We've got all the races happening on Gore Creek. We've got dual slalom mountain bike races happening in Minturn, disc golf happening in Eagle Vale, and then pretty much everything else is going to be centered right around the villages right here, whether it's Dock Dogs and Lion's Head, and of course Gear Town, that'll be going all throughout Solaris and onto the International Bridge. It's just going to be such a fun showcase of why we love Colorado in the summertime. So get out. There's still things you can participate in, whether you want to do maybe the Nature Valley Mountain Mud Run, or maybe you want to do the time trial, the bike race that's going to take you all the way up to the Vail Pass cul-de-sac on one of the same courses that the pros used to ride in the USA Pro Challenge, or even the Course Classic. So we have some iconic courses here, and just great fun, and a lot of swag gathering. So make sure you go around these different booths, play the games, spin the wheel, and bring home some fun swag. But let's check in with Ken Hovey now. Usually we find him up in the mountains, but he's down in the metro area doing some surfing. Let's find out more.
Thank you, Tricia. Yes, typically I'm out on the Eagle River, the Colorado River, somewhere up here in the high country. However, this week I got word that a wave was in on the South Platte River in Denver, so I decided to head down there, and it was well worth the trip. Now, when you think of Denver, you think of the culture and the arts and the city life, but they actually have a pretty phenomenal standing wave that is on the South Platte River, and what makes this one so special is that the water is a little bit warmer. It comes out of a reservoir. It is dam controlled, but also that the wave is adjustable. They actually have a bladder system in there. And even though, and when you look at this, the wave's pretty narrow. It's probably only about 10 foot wide at its pinnacle. It's really fun. It's fast, and the crew down there is great. To find this location, you go to the Broken Tee Golf Course. They actually share a parking lot with that golf course, and then there's a beautiful park. When you go out from the Broken Tee, you'll see a series of waves. There's actually six features, and this is the top feature, and I think they call it Nikki's Wave or the sixth wave, but it is absolutely a blast. The weather was warm, the hospitality was phenomenal, and even the big old man was able to get out there and make some turns. Now, if you're headed up to the high country this week, we've got the GoPro Mountain Games that are taking place this weekend in Vail, and a lot of activities are going on, especially river sports. And I want to remind all of the viewers out there, please make sure if you venture out onto the river that you put that life jacket on your PFD and you cinch it up tightly, because you never know when you're going to fall into the drink. But along with the GoPro Mountain Games, athletes, art, music, and mountains, music is a key part, and Tricia has more information on the concerts that you'll find this weekend.
That's right, Ken. Concerts are a big part of the GoPro Mountain Games. So we have the Mountains of Music happening over at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater with paid concerts each and every night, whether you want to see Andy Thorne and friends. We've got Dispatch coming. So that'll be a good way to kind of end out your day of play, whether you're competing, doing some racing, or just spectating. And then also throughout the day, we have two different stages. One that'll be at the Hangout here by Golden Peak. The other one is going to be what's called Checkpoint Charlie. That'll be right in Vail Village. And those two stages will have music starting as early as 9 a.m. some days and going all the way through the morning, into the afternoon, into the late afternoon. And those are absolutely free. And you can find the schedules for those shows as well as the big concerts. Get the tickets for the Ford Amphitheater. And you can find out all the information you need to know about the GoPro Mountain Games at mountaingames.com. That's a look at your weekend picks and what's happening with the GoPro Mountain Games. If you want to find out what's happening throughout the whole summer, check out Vail Valley Live on YouTube and Facebook for our summer preview show.